Hello my lovely kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peroline, and if it's your first time stopping by, you are definitely welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to leave some comments below. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about Nicole. She was one of the YouTuber living in England, Britain, so I have just like scriptured some important information. So the pregnant YouTuber star Nicole died at the age of 24 years, which is very young, at her age. She was pregnant. She was running a YouTube channel here on YouTube. You can check her YouTube. Most of the time, she used to do like dancing. I think she's a dancer, and she had her own line of jewelry collection. She was selling like eyelashes, and jewelries, anything that you want to buy. You can just check her website. You will see that she was running her own business, online, and it's still unclear to what led to her death. They haven't yet like removed a statement what led to her death, so we are still waiting to hear the information. But the mom has just like released a statement, saying that to all Nicole's friends and supporters, it is with great sadness that I have to inform you that Nicole and her son, she and Booga, named Regine, suddenly passed away on Saturday morning. Also, Nicole pre-scheduled a few videos, and Booga has made the decision to allow them to be aired. I think Booga is the husband of the late Nicole, because she was like she made some video, but the video were not like uploaded. But now I think the mother, she took like permission from the husband, to release the video, so the videos have been like released, on her main channel. So as a family, we ask that you give us privacy, because our hearts are truly broken and we are struggling to cope with what has happened. Indeed, they need their privacy. Thank you, her mom, RIP, my beautiful baby, I don't know if it's Knick-Knack, and my grandson, Regine. I will miss you for the rest of my life until we meet again in the eternal heaven, XX. Indeed, this is heartbroken. I'm deeply sorry for their loss. I used to watch this lady, on YouTube. I really liked her relationship with the I don't know if it's the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend. I apologize if I'm wrong by that. I used to like, when they used to, most especially on Instagram, I used to watch them most of the time, on Instagram. I used to like the video when they are like dancing together, when she was like pregnant, dancing with the boyfriend. You could see that, the energy that they had together, it was really good. They loved each other for who they were, and I like their relationship because it's like, most of the time, here on YouTube, in most cases, you'll find that some people, they don't like, I don't know, I think they're not like supportive of black love. But for me, I'm very proud, to see some young lady and a young man, like expressing what they are feeling, in video, sharing their journey, with each other on YouTube, even on social media, dancing together, living together, which was a good thing. Booga, he's also a dancer. I think originally I think both of them originally they are from like Ghana, if I'm not mistaken, West Africa. For some of you who are like from that side, I think you know them, or some of you who are like living in England, I think you know them, So there's another video, that I really watched, it was about what's in our hospital bag. It's like really emotional, It's very sad, because I watched her, when she was like, I think she was very very excited, you know. Of course, any lady, you know, you'll find that the moment, like when you are like near like to give birth, you know, you'll be very excited, because I watched also even the one that they made a baby shower, you know, and then the baby was going to be a baby boy, and then unfortunately the baby just passed away, you know. It's heartbreaking, you know. And then the mom also died, you know, even though we don't know the thing that led to the death of the mother and the baby, you know. So, you know, I'm really, you know, I'm heartbroken, you know, because I know that it's not a lot. There are a lot of ladies, you know, who cannot deliver their baby, you know. That's the reason why, you know, it's always very important, you know, to respect some ladies who are like pregnant, because you may never know the situation that they are like always going through, you know. So this video, you know, I was like, when I was like watching it, you know, when they were like the both of them, even Booga, you know, they were extremely excited, you know, when they were like showing, you know, the bottle feeding, you know, the clothes of the baby on Instagram. You know, I could see, you know, that they really wanted a baby, you know, but unfortunately, you know, it did not happen to them. You know, I know that, you know, it happens in life, you know. It's not easy. Can you imagine, you know, she wanted to have her own baby, and then the man also wanted to have his own child, just the first child, you know. And then, you know, life is not fair sometimes, you know. I like this lady, you know, her energy, you know, I liked her, you know. I like also the guy, you know, because their love, you know, it was like black love, you know, and I was extremely, you know, excited to see two black lady, a black man and a black lady, you know, promoting black love. Because normally here on YouTube or on social media, you know, most of the time, you know, they normally used to promote like this interracial marriage, something like that, you know. So but for me, you know, I become so happy, you know, when I see like black people, you know, promoting their love as well, you know, because you have to understand that black love do exist, you know. I think he also Booga, you know, because I saw even on his Instagram, you know, he posted something that, you know, black love is beautiful, you know. Indeed, it's beautiful, you know. I can agree with him. Then from there, he went on like saying that this is Booga's words, you know, with quotation, you know. From the first day we met, I knew she was my soulmate. You know, the first time when they met each other, he knew, you know, deeply from the bottom of his heart that Nicole was, you know, his soulmate, you know. Trust the vibe you get, cause energy never lies. Hashtag 31 weeks pregnant, and then a blue heart, and then a white heart, you know, which shows that indeed they really loved each other. So for this time, guys, let us try to be a little bit like positive, you know, because I know that sometimes, you know, some people, you know, they're always like so much into negativity, you know. This video it's about death, you know. Try your level best, you know, not to write like negativity, you know, because this has got nothing to do with me, you know. It has got to do with, it's about Nicole and Booga, you know. So try to be respectful, you know. This is a time of sorrow, you know, sadness, you know. It's not about what like for attention seeking, you know, because anything can happen to anybody, you know. So let us try to be supportive of each other, you know. So guys, I pray that, you know, the family, you know, they should have a good heart, you know. I know that they're going through a very difficult time, you know, but I am deeply, you know, sorry for their loss, you know, and I'm deeply sorry also for both Booga and Nicole's, you know, because they had like followers, you know, subscriber, you know. I'm deeply sorry, you know, for you guys to lose somebody that you have been following, because a lot of you were learning something from her, you know. So see you guys in my next video. I hope that you're going to take good care of yourself. So bye my lovely people.